Welcome back to Mac's Garage. As always, if you like what you see, hit the like, share, subscribe, or whatever helps the algorithm out these days. Today, I'm going to start reassembling a 352 cubic inch Ford FE series of engine that honestly, I took this thing apart like a year ago. There are videos up on my YouTube that I didn't even post right away. But that's pretty much on me that it's taken this long to do it. However, if you watch some of the videos from them, then I bagged, tagged, and made a video of the disassembly. So while it may take me a little longer to put this back together because it's been so long, it shouldn't be an issue because I've documented all of it. Now, let's go on to what this video is about. So this video is not actually, the engine is sitting right there out of frame. I'm not actually going to start putting it back together in this video. I'm just going to go over kind of some of the things that I'm prepping, getting ready, and just preparing to put this engine back together. So first of all, what I've done is I've made sure I have my parts that I'm going to need. The first thing we're going to do is put the short block back together. I have my pistons, rod bearings, main bearings, piston rings. Connecting rods are in a box over there. I have my lifters. Camshaft is in a box over there. And then we get into this fun little corner here. So let me grab the camera and kind of zoom in. This, oh, I didn't realize there's a bottle of water. That doesn't need to be there. But the rest of this stuff is kind of our assembly lubricants, and I've got a whole variety of different stuff. And here's the reality. One, I've got conventional oil. I like this VR1. It seems to stick and stay really well. So if you're putting an engine together, plus it's got high zinc for the flat tappet cam. But realistically, I just like this stuff for engine assembly. It seems to work really well, and there is nothing wrong with using just flat out motor oil on most spots of an assembly. I also have some Moly assembly paste. I don't think I'll be using that at all on this engine. I have assembly lube in two different flavors. We've got the extreme pressure and just the old Lubraplate number 105. That is like been around forever. I also have, there's two different bottles of this, and they're basically the same thing. These are engine assembly lubricants, but they are kind of specifically geared towards the camshaft installation. So the camshaft, when we put it in, I will oil it with one of these two, and you'll see that. And then the only thing that I'm really going to call out by name is WD-40. When we wash the block, this is a very important lubricant, and I'll do that in probably 2 videos from now, because the next one is going to be kind of fitting parts. So I'll fit some parts, get them ready to go, and then we'll do the final wash, the WD-40 oil to keep it from flash rusting. And yeah, so get a couple cans of WD-40 and Dawn dish soap. I don't have the Dawn dish soap out here, but you'll need that as well. You will also need, like, these rags are not something you use during engine assembly. I do have these little guys. It took me a while to find these. There are other ones out there that are probably better, but these are a lint-free non-fiber leaving type of thing. There's the crankshaft down there. That's oiled up pretty good, so we're gonna have to clean it up really well before we actually start using it. And you can kind of probably see that the floor is very, very clean, and my door is shut. So while this is not the cleanest, oh, and I've got a book over there with specs in it. Here's another one we can use. This just happened to be on the shelf that the camera's sitting on. This is also a very good assembly lube. It's sticky, it's tacky, it stays where it's going to go, doesn't clog anything up. All kinds of things you can use to lube an engine when you're putting it together. And I don't have a super strong opinion on what you should use. I have no problem with using oil, especially if it's an engine you plan to run right away. The question kind of comes in if you're going to assemble an engine, leave it sit for a year, then get it in the car and get it running. Now all of a sudden you want an oil that is going to stay attached to everything. So yeah, I'll go through that a little bit more in the assembly videos, and I'll show you what oils or lubricants I am using. You never want to put an engine together dry. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. I'll move on. I'm going to get this engine uncovered, opened up, start taking some measurements, getting things fitted, deciding where things are going to go, and that'll be the next video. So hit the subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.